Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Rewind. That is your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe, hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. Today, this is our hidden gems segment on my channel. So we're doing throwbacks, of course, and you guys know you voted. And the winners, well, the winner is The Wood. So we're gonna talk about that last, and then we're talking about Baby Boy first. Let's get the ladies in here. Hey, girl.
Hey, Ew, what's up, everybody?
Moochie and Nita, your favorite diva.
Hey,
Hey, Monique, where my girls at? Run up, back, how you feeling it? I'm sorry, I'm always singing something. Anyway, hey, Jeremiah. Hey, Inga, Owens, LSW. Hey to everyone. Are you guys ready?
we are ready.
Because we're gonna start off with the hot topic. I have no clue about this guy that you're talking. I know who he is. I just don't know what happened. So
Yeah, I don't know the story.
Oh,
okay.
we are talking. I didn't know if we was talking
I
about it for sure. I thought we
well,
was
I
going to
put
do the other
I
one.
put it in the chat. I said y'all could take the lead. So
Oh, okay, cool. All
yeah.
right. So
Hey,
have y'all
Tanika.
do you guys remember Ricky Martin?
Yes, yes.
Living la vida loca. So he got some issues right now, but it looks like it's clearing up. His
Okay.
nephew filed charges against him and hit him with a restraining order. So I don't know if they had a scuffle or anything. And then he was going as far as saying that Ricky Martin SA him.
Oh, I think you could say that.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't.
I'd rather just
You
not
cannot.
leave
That's
it at
weird. Okay, that's weird.
SA and M him.
Yeah.
Okay. And you understand what the M is?
Yeah, it sounds like molesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it
I'm
went
not gonna
to
keep getting
it,
censored.
it
You
went
know
to
what they do, right? Hold on, Moochie. You know what they do, right? If you say a word, because this I went back and I see what they do. If you say a word that you're not supposed to, they bleep you out.
okay.
Yeah, but still keep it.
I'd rather just keep it PG with y'all, all
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Keep it PG out of respect for you, Miss K.
Thank you.
All right. So basically, what they saying is, I mean, they dismissed the case already. So I don't know how he worked that out, and he's living there with him for him to come across with charges like that.
Yeah.
So something they must have had some sort of scuffle, and maybe Ricky Martin got them hands, y'all. And I'm just saying, allegedly, yes, allegedly. I'm just saying, Ricky
Probably.
Martin, he might have, you know how some of these young people be ready to buck,
Yep, and
and he
lie
probably
too.
thought his uncle ain't had those hands because he's like he's in the life, he's a
Right.
gay man, so he probably thought he ain't had them hands, but he probably gave him a 2-piece and a biscuit with some butter, and he thought different after that.
Oh my gosh.
So that was my thing. I was gonna go to what you call it, Instagram, because that's how I saw it. Because I was just scrolling and on my social media, minding my own business when I seen that.
He ain't living, la vida loca for nothing, okay?
Yeah.
He probably did have to yoke him up like, don't play with me now. No, I don't know. I really don't know anything about the story, so I'm just
But you know
playing
what
around.
else I was thinking too? They have a documentary about Menudo. Was this a publicity stunt? Because we didn't hear nothing about Ricky Martin
in a while. Yeah.
in a while. Since Living La Vida Loca. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Inga said
it
that
got me scratching my head, y'all.
She said, I remember Ricky Martin from Menudo days when he was a little boy. Yeah.
I remember the girls from Astoria in my high school. They used to be having all them jackets, the buttons, and all of that other stuff. Mira.
No. But there was another story about I was surprised y'all didn't say nothing about that, but I wanted to read on it, but I didn't have a lot of time because I had to prepare for this stuff. And it was with Chris Rock. I guess his show got canceled. One of his shows got canceled or something. I don't know if it was in Toronto. I don't remember. but I saw the article and I wanted to read it and see what was going on, and we could have talked about that. I don't know if they're trying to cancel him. Yeah. Huh?
HBO. Oh, okay, wait a minute.
Do you have the article?
Can you? Yeah. I'll read it to you guys.
Okay, thanks.
No, okay, they saying that. Wait, let me see how old. No, this is old. That's not it.
Something
That's
today.
when,
Let me
remember
see.
he had the show on HBO a long time ago. Y'all probably don't remember that. Back in the early 2000s.
It was on today. I don't know why it's not showing up now, but it was definitely on today. So, how is everybody doing in the chat? What is going on? How is the life? My niece texts me and she tells me that P-Valley is coming on tonight. And I was like, what? Excuse me? At 10 o'clock. I said, no, it comes on Sundays or 12 p.m. 12 a.m. on Saturday. Well, technically Sunday. And she was like, oh, but it says it on my TV. I said, well, it must be that Inga, this is what Inga says. It must be that it's a rerun. That's all I could think.
It was a Dave Chappelle show that got canceled for me.
Dave Chappelle show. Ben, what do you mean? What you talking about? Who did I say? Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Okay, that was my mistake. It is Dave Chappelle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yep. Sorry, guys. I don't know why in the world Chris Rock just came to my mind.
The article, because I didn't hear about that, so that's why So
yeah,
it didn't ring any bells. So that's why I was like, "Where's the article?" Like I'm wondering here.
Yeah, I was about to Google it, and I don't even know if I was going to.
Oh, Google that's in Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Okay, I had it all wrong. I said Toronto.
Okay, so here's what I got, y'all. Dave Chappelle show canceled by venue hours before performance. Hours before Dave Chappelle was set up to hit the stage in Minneapolis, the venue canceled the sold-out show. First Avenue, well known as the featured in Prince 1984 Purple Rain, declined to host Chappelle's comedy show after backlash over comments in some of his previous Netflix specials that have been criticized as transphobic. That's some BS.
Oh gosh.
Come on.
Come on with it. That's because they weren't able to cancel him. That's what I think.
That does make sense.
Do they still have to pay him though because they violated the contract?
That is kind of crazy that, like, if you had him already on and scheduled, why in the world would you cancel? And that's the reason why you can't. Like, you already knew that,
you
right?
Knew that when you booked them.
Right. So it's just kind of like, yeah, it sounds like just being spiteful to me. I don't know. Hey Vacay, JTV. It's so like hard saying your name. Hey beautiful queen. Oh, thank you so much. Your name is like a tongue twister for me, right? Vacay JTV. Because I be wanting to say it quick, but it'd be like, it don't.
Right, you gotta kind of like.
I'll be like, hey Vacay, JTV.
It doesn't flow off the tongue.
No, it doesn't flow. But thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you for stopping through as usual. You guys go check out his content and everything. So, hey, Ronald Cameron and Karen Jones. All right. He says, hey, queens. All right, guys. So if y'all want to get into, we don't really know what's going on with this whole Chris Rock. Oh, help me, Lord.
Dave Chappelle.
I
read you what I know. So, I mean, it is what it is.
We don't know what's going on with Dave Chappelle's situation. They trying, but they not stopping the brother.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he had a contract, he got paid. So that's
so you canceled him. Mm-hmm. He's still getting paid. Exactly. And the way he is to make it up to his fans, I wouldn't be surprised if he be in a field somewhere giving a show.
This is what I want to say. This is what I want to talk about real quick, guys. Speaking of this transphobic stuff, I was about to say, I really hate the fact that when people have an opinion about the trans community, somebody gets upset. It's like you literally can't say anything. So y'all heard about what Macy Gray said, right? Mm-hmm. Did y'all hear what she said?
Yeah.
Nita, did you?
Kind of, sort of. I
She
don't
was
remember paying attention.
she was on a like some, I forgot the guy's name. He's somebody from the UK. And he asked the question about, how she felt about the whole, you know, transgender and things like that. Does that make you a woman when you change your parts? And she says that it doesn't make you a woman, but if you want me to call you a woman, that's what I'm going to do. Like, basically, she's going to respect the person and what they want. And she said she knows a lot of people are going to be upset with her. Listen, I watched the interview, and she said it in a way that she was not trying to upset nobody. She was not trying to be offensive or nothing. She was basically saying that, listen, as a woman, I can tell you that you can't just change your parts and call yourself a woman. A woman, it's a whole different experience. Growing up as a little girl, it's a whole epic book. Like, she was getting into it. And I was like, girl, you are so right. Huh? Yeah, you are so. I'm like, girl, you are so right. And my thing is, if she's saying, I'm going to respect you and call you what you want, then why is that such a big deal? Like, now they're saying they want to cancel her and this and that. And I'm like, come on.
Oh, wow.
So I was watching this panel. I think it's called Fox Soul or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Vivica
was with
Fox and all of them?
Yeah, Vivica Fox and Claudia
Lisa
and stuff
Ray.
like that.
Mhm.
So they were all, saying things, and they were saying, like, it's sad. I think Vivica was saying it's crazy because it's like we live in a world that's just filled with eggshells. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't say anything because people are just so offensive. They want to cancel you. Like, you want to cancel. I think it's not fair for you to say that you want to express your rights, but then when it comes time for somebody else to express their opinions, you want to cancel them. How hypocritical is that? That's all I got to say about it. I'm not trying to come against nobody who's trans or nothing. I'm just talking about be fair.
Right.
Like, if you want me to respect you and your beliefs and what, your lifestyle, then I should be able to have my own opinion without you trying to take my livelihood. Like, to me, that's evil. You know what I mean? Like, if what I'm saying is not actually hurting you in terms of like your livelihood and coming after, the food that you put on the table for your children and your family, why are you trying to do that to somebody else? So I thought that was an interesting thing. So I don't know if anybody else wants to say anything.
I might have the clip if you wanted to see it. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, thank you. Because
Okay.
we were already in like going off too much on different things. What were you saying, Nita?
I said no. I agree. I agree with Macy Gray. Like, I feel like if you respect what they present themselves as, there's no questions asked.
Right.
Like, I mean, you're not a biological woman. Come on.
And that's what she said. He was like, that's what you believe? She said, that's what I know for a fact. And then he brought up J.K. Rowling, who they tried to cancel because she said the same thing. And Dave Chappelle brought it up in his stand-up. Remember, in the closer, he said that they tried to cancel her because she said gender is a fact. Right? So they kind of like, okay, well, that's what it is. Why are you upset because somebody's speaking a fact? No one's speaking against you, or just speaking a fact. Like, come on now. I don't get it, guys. But
I don't understand why they. To me, I respect anybody. If you want to be called that, you'll be called that. But to me, you are actually not a woman. Just like when they say a man can. I've been hearing this week where somebody was saying a man can have a baby. No, they can't. You are still a woman, even though on the outside you appear as it.
Yeah.
But your organs are female organs.
Right. Unless you change them, but the outside organs, your reproductive system is not changing. That's what that right?
That's what exactly what I mean. When they showing remember they showed the trans male, the trans male that was a female that was pregnant.
Yes.
They're saying now men can get pregnant. No, technically she's still a woman.
That was a woman, right?
Yeah, that's a woman.
At the end of the day, like,
what up, boy? Where you been?
Mm-hmm. What'd you say, Nita?
No, I'm saying if you want to be technical, that's what it is. I mean,
yeah,
that's
right.
Just what it is.
Like, if you want me to call you sir, okay.
I believe
right. So my thing is with this, hey, pretty girl, and Matthew and young boy in suburbia. So, and Miss Kira. So my thing is, I feel like women, they kind of, you know how it is with us, the minority and this and that. That's what, that's how they treat us. And hey, AG, I'm sorry. And they're even trying to stop us from being called a woman.
Mhm.
Remember that thing I sent you, Moochie, and you too, Nita. And it was saying something about, they were saying like, how about you say when you're referring to women, people that were born women, you call them child bearers or something like that,
It was
or
something,
birth givers. It was something
it was
crazy.
something like that where I'm like, really?
Yeah, so we can't be called women now because you know
No.
what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna take my crown from me. Are you crazy?
And that's what I
You
feel like
know?
they trying to replace us.
Yeah, you're not gonna take my crown from me. I'm sorry. Like, and don't call me no birth giver. Yes, I give birth, but what about, how offensive is that to women who've been struggling to have children? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't think about all of that stuff.
Absolutely.
They're just trying to erase us, move us out the way, like, y'all move over. We're here.
But
and
they
that's
don't
it.
realize with this whole Roe versus Wade thing, they coming for them next. So
Mm. Wow.
just saying.
Yeah. Birthing something. Yeah. Is that what you're saying? It was called something birthing. It was something.
You know what it reminds me of?
It was something strange. I was like, what?
You know what it reminds me of? When the cone heads used to be like my parental units. Really? That's what it reminds me of.
I don't remember I remember that movie. It was crazy, but I don't remember everything. So what? They're talking about the parents
Yeah,
as
the
what?
other daughter used to call her parents that, my parental units.
So not mom and dad.
No
gender, like.
I can't go because my parental unit said I can't go.
Right. We'll take this and then we're going to move on to entertainment. So Miss Kira Speaks says, shake my head, as long as you're being shown respect and addressed how you want to be addressed, that's all that should matter. All the rest is exactly. That's all we're trying to say. So anybody that could be watching and you're coming on and you could be a part of that community, there is no disrespect to you, no love loss or anything. But at the end of the day, we as women feel some type of way when we feel like people are trying to push us aside and take away our crowns. Okay. And that is that, because you will not be doing that. I'm a woman. Hear me roar. And that's like that. Huh?
You know, I like that.
Yes. All right, guys. Are y'all ready to talk about baby boy? First of all, let's break the ice a little bit, okay? I want you guys to please tell me how to pronounce this word. Nita, how do you pronounce this word?
Salmon.
Okay. And what about you, Moochie?
Salmon.
If you don't say it like that, it's okay.
Right, Moochie, you look like you'll say it like that.
Okay,
I don't say salmon.
Okay. I do.
I don't. I say salmon.
So let me explain. Let me explain. I know that it's pronounced salmon, but I say salmon. It's one of those words that I just won't break. Like, tomato? I'm very stubborn. In my mind, it's like tomato, even though it's not, like the L is silent or whatever. But I just say salmon, and no matter what, I don't care. I just can't. And the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because when I was away at school last week, I had ordered salmon, right? And I said I was talking about it to my colleagues, and you know, when you're around people that, first of all, they're basically, I was surrounded by teachers, and so I was just like, all right, let me explain to these folks that I know how to say the freaking word. So let me just clear that up first. So I stopped and I was like, listen, guys, I know it's pronounced salmon, but I just say salmon. That's just how it is. I don't know. I can't explain why. I'm just not stopping it for nobody. That's just me. So there's 2 words in my life that are like that. 2 words.
Okay. What's the other one?
Here goes the next one. Please, Moochie, how do you say this word?
Turmeric.
Okay. I say turmeric. And I know, see, this is, let me tell you, this is the funny thing. The funny thing is, I know how these words are pronounced, but I just won't. It's like there is a stubbornness that I'm fighting. I'm like, I know that I just want to say turmeric. You know, so it's kind of like, all right, if I'm in look at Inga. If I'm in a place where I know that I probably need to say these things the right way, then girl, that's what I'm gonna do. But when I'm out and about or home, I'll be like making some salmon, or I'm gonna order me some salmon and let me sprinkle that turmeric on there. That's what I want to do.
Yes. I got a. Do you say scrimp?
No, absolutely not. These are the only two words. And you know why this is weird for me? And
strawberries.
You know why this is weird for me and I'm sharing it is because I'm somebody who is obsessed with proper pronunciation of words.
And you say those two words wrong?
And I know that I'm saying it wrong. That's the point. I know that I'm saying it wrong. And I just don't give a daggone. But I want to let y'all know that I know. So when you hear Miss K say turmeric and salmon, she know. That's all. Yeah, not scrimp. Like, what's wrong with y'all? We ain't from Mississippi, honey. So, and I know there's a lot of people that say it like that, though. So Barbie Jones says, my sister pronounces salmon the same way that Miss K does. I know a lot of people that do. And there's a lot of people that say, so I just be like, whatever. Someone probably named their daughter turmeric.
Turmeric, come here and bring me that remote. Turmeric, bring me that remote.
So that was just one of the odd things I wanted to share with y'all about me, because
I like that fun fact about Miss.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's just super weird though, because it's like for somebody who just wants to pronounce everything correctly, I just don't. This is just as part. I think it's just a stubborn thing. I really don't understand why. So there we go.
Like Ronald Cameron's comment, please.
My mom used to cuss me out for correcting her. She's from this right. A lot of people. Is it scrimp? Are you talking about scrimp, Ronald, or are you talking about salmon? Because I think a lot of people from the South say salmon too.
Oh,
I think. I mean, I've heard a lot of people say salmon. So Inga says, "See, my father says salmon too." I know. I remember when Martin said salmon, huh?
It took a while for me to get there because I was, for my young life, but as I got older, I just got there.
So, I remember the episode when Martin had the little. Remember when he went away to that little crazy place, and then he came. He thought he was so deep, and he was like, "As the stream flows, so does the salmon," or whatever he said, right? And Tommy corrected him. He was like, "It's salmon, Martin, and they flow downstream," or something like that. Like he corrected him twice. I was like, "Man, shut up." Anyway, let's get into this. So we talking about Baby Boy, guys. We don't spend 3 minutes. Anyway, but today we're not going to stay on Baby Boy for too long. So what I wanted to actually do was play a little game. Let me get my guy up here. Hold on. We're going to play a little game. So this game is basically, let me give it a quick name. Sweet Pea says. So when I give you a little clue, you're going to tell me what he said. You're going to give me a quote from the movie. So this is all Sweet Pea. We're not doing nobody else's quotes. This is Sweet Pea. So starting with you, Moochie. All right. Instead of calling the woman a B word, and this should be easy, he's going to say what?
Ooh.
I thought it would be easy.
Right.
Look at me now.
Did you get it?
Is it beautiful queen? I don't know.
Oh, I wish. Tell her, Nita.
Emotional creatures.
Actually, no.
Oh, no, it's not that. Because I know he was. Was he talking about the unstable creatures? Young boy got it because he said he just watched this movie, so he should be getting all the answers.
Okay, who? Young boy. Okay, go ahead, young boy. Unstable creatures. I'm not gonna say the B word. And they was looking at him like, "Girl, you better." The mother was just quiet She didn't have no lines.
Oh,
She
that's
ain't
when
have,
that's when they was going jumping on him when he was in the house, right?
yeah, the mother ain't had no lines. She just over there cutting the greens, whatever she was doing. Like, girl, you better get him with the face, right? No lines though. And she's like, Mama, don't say nothing. He about to leave. Like, that's the easiest. Okay, let's see what else. Nita, your turn.
Okay.
We're gonna do. All right, so dang, I don't know how to get this one in there. Okay, so he basically sides with Jody's mother when he tells Jody this line that she already said it to him first. He comes out the house and he's like, you know, and Jody said, F you, bruh. That was his response. But he shared Sweet Pea shares the same line with Miss Juanita.
I don't know. I haven't seen this movie in so long.
Moochie. You Moochie, you have to get this. You have to
Say it
get
again
this.
now.
Sweet Pea said the same thing that Juanita said when she was talking about, listen, he's arguing over Melvin moving in and all of this.
Oh, Mama gotta have a life too.
Yeah.
I know that one because
Exactly.
I in my own house.
Yes, that's why I said Moochie. That's why I said Moochie got to get this because she done quoted this
have a life too,
so many times.
In there. That's why he was like, I won't look.
Look, young boy know everything. Okay, it's back on you, Moochie. Or should I give it to Nita? I'm gonna give it to Nita so she can have a chance. Oh gosh, I don't know if you're gonna come on now. You said you ain't seen this. Young boy, I don't know, but get it together now. So I'm gonna use this as it's almost like I'm playing Taboo. So I'm gonna give you a scenario, but it's one word. Okay. So when a man is about to, climax, he also says he's about to. Remember, Sweet Pea said this. It has nothing to do with climaxing in this situation. This is a whole nother situation. This was a violent moment. That's the clue I'm going to give you. This was a violent moment, and he yells this word to Jody. Think of a man climaxing.
Is it the F word?
Let me see if anybody got it. Oh gosh, nobody got it yet.
Is it bust a nut?
Hey, you pretty much. I said it's one word.
Oh, well, I was close.
You're right.
Oh, I said the word.
Okay, damn.
Do y'all remember when he said that though?
Yeah.
Was it when he was like going after Snoop?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's his name was so like he was so scared he didn't want to do it, and P was like, "Bah!"
Yes. Oh, I should have got that.
Buzz. Okay. So what happened, young boy? He said when he
shot
Snoop. No, he didn't.
I mean,
he said when he shot Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, young boy. You say you just watched.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me see how many we got left. We got one more. So this one is almost clicked it, y'all. Woo! Woo! Okay. Let's see. Hi, Samara. Okay. So Moochie.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me get this off the screen. All right, Moochie. Now this is what P says. Let me bring this whole situation to light. So P says this when he's talking to Jody. He says that when he doesn't want Jesus to tell him this when he gets to heaven.
He said, I don't want to go to the gates. And Jesus be like, get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Okay. Close enough.
Throw your ass around, nigga. I knew it was something crazy like that.
All right. Close enough.
It was close, but no cigar. Okay.
Yes. I don't want to reach the gates and Jesus be like, turn your, A around. That's kind of funny. He was funny to me. And the crazy thing is that he was supposed to be so hard, but it was hilarious to me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna move on to a few. We got that one. Hey Daria, thought you was going to sleep. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to turn this one off.
How's out here?
Okay.
You staying up with us in your
Yeah.
PJs?
All right, so now we're gonna go backwards and we're gonna go and talk about these pictures that I have up and just talk, okay?
All right, let's do it.
You want some breakfast? Butt naked. Okay, what is this? This was hilarious. I'm sorry. Stuff with Melvin in it was very hilarious. Nita, do you remember this part?
I definitely
You had to, right? Because it's just too much. I mean, I was gonna show the whole thing, but I was like, no, we cannot do that. Did you want to add anything? Because I'm gonna move through these pictures kind of quick. So if y'all not saying nothing, I'm gonna move fast.
Yeah, no, it's good.
No, what's good?
I mean, I just love the moments. The moments were like a key.
And the music that was playing when he was fixing his breakfast.
And then he had the orange juice. He watching him. There's no more orange juice in the fridge, and he see him just drinking it up.
When he seen him in there butt naked.
Oh my gosh! How
Butt
in
naked.
the world? Yes, bucket naked.
You want some breakfast?
You want some breakfast? That's what I meant to put. You want some breakfast?
Baby.
Totally naked.
Shout
So
out to
I'm
Singleton. Rest in peace.
yes, definitely rest in peace. Yeah, Daddy's home, Owens. Daddy's home.
Did y'all see the baby do this scene? Yeah, him and his bodyguard did it, and he did it like to the T.
This right here, it had me laughing too because honestly, I liked every time Melvin put his hands on Jody. I ain't gonna lie, because Jody used to be talking too much. He used to really, he had so much to say. Huh?
I said, yeah, he was talking real greasy, real reckless.
And remember when they were in the room and he was talking to P and he was saying, you know, he doing this and he doing that, blah, blah, blah. And then P was like, you want me to take him out? And he was like, nah. And he was trying to like freestyle a little bit. And, you know, as long as he treat my mama right, ain't gonna be no strife. He could have his life. I was like, yo, he is so be.
And he heard him too. That's why he walked up in
and
there.
He said, and I hope he hear me too. And he was like, I hear you. And I love how he came in and did the whole guns and butter thing. And that's what I'm talking about, you dumb mother.
Yeah. I love
it. They have nothing to say. He was just
love him putting him in his place.
Yes, me too. Because I was just like, you. First of all, Snoop Dogg the other day, he put the scene with Rodney calling Jody. Well, not calling Jody, calling Yvette. And then he got on the phone and he was like telling him all about himself, right? The one that got my boo pregnant, still living at home with his mama, acting like a little boy. I was like, oh, he is telling him, reading, honey. And he like this.
I want a block on my MF and phone.
I was like, oh my gosh, but it's all true. You live at home with your mother, and on top of that, you have another baby mother. You using the first baby mother's car, who, first of all, is your girlfriend. She's the one that you're supposed to be in a committed relationship with. And you taking her car to go over to Peanut's house and getting in with her. And all of it, I'm like, this is a lot. This is
boy. Meanwhile, Peanut mother like this.
Right.
Holding the baby with her evil look.
I like when Peanut finally was like, I like at the end how Peanut was finally like, what you want, Jody? Like, you know, she just kind of was done with the whole like running back and forth thing too. So that was good. But it was kind of sad how these girls were just letting him just be however, including his mom, because she didn't kick him out. But he kept throwing that in his mother's face, like, you gonna kick me out so I can get killed like my brother got killed and all of it, you know? So it wasn't.
That was just guilt tactics.
Yeah, exactly. He was trying. He sure was. He was the total meaning of trifling. And then would get this woman pregnant and then have his mother give him the money to pay for an abortion. I'm sorry. We're not doing that. I'm sorry.
Trifling, just like Miss Kira said.
Exactly. No, we're not doing that because that's what you want. No, we're keeping the baby. Well, I am. Do what you want to do. but I'm keeping the baby. This is what he was licking his head, little Jody, little Jody.
I love it. I love it. I really like when men check men. Like that is just like top tier for me. Like
yes,
I'm here for it.
And he couldn't handle it because remember when? Okay, we gonna get to that part. Okay. So when this scene right here, this is when she was about to curse Jody the heck out because she found marijuana growing in her garden.
She did curse him out.
But he said it's not me. Like not curse him out. I think she was ready to kick him out or something. So then he was like, that's not me, mama, this and that. So when he comes home, Melvin, she asked him and he was like, yeah, I'm sorry. It was so easy and smooth. Gave her a kiss, look at him looking at Jody like,
I'm sorry, it was an accident. It won't happen again.
He like, yeah.
Go ahead.
Thought you was gonna get me in trouble. Let me stop doing that voice.
I got that
anyway,
magic. I got that magic.
The squats. Okay, doing the squats.
African,
take it.
What do you call
That's
it?
the take it.
That's
the take it. So, then he got upset. Remember, Melvin kind of blew a kiss at him, and this is when Jody pushes him, and he knocks Jody the heck out. Freaking broke the table and everything. My thing is, Jody, we were talking about, Nita, he talked so much trash, but it was so dramatic when he got the wind knocked out of him. He looked like he was fighting for his life. Remember how I wanted to get a picture of that, but I couldn't capture it because sometimes you try to get these pictures of a whole other story. Right? Yeah. So it was just like he's on the floor, like he's got shot, and his mother's holding him. I'm like, he is too dramatic for me. Oh.
He got the wind knocked out of that behind. Yeah. That's what happened.
That's
when
what he
get the wind knocked out of you when you can't breathe for a minute.
Yeah. Look, this is what
he got put through a glass table.
That's what he got, though. That's what he get. Young boy talking about the nigga squat. Oh my God. Terrible. Hey, Tony Shy. So yeah, that's what he said. You want a nigga with 2 strikes to go to jail for life. Yo, did y'all ever watch it on BET? It sounds so stupid. He'd be like, you want a nigga to go to jail for life, my friend. Like, it's so stupid because they got him saying my friend instead of whatever word he said on there. I guess it was just they wasn't allowed to say it on TV, but nowadays I bet you they probably would. Who knows? They saying everything on TV now. No censorship. So, but his relationship with Melvin pretty much comes full circle. Remember that, after the whole killing Rodney situation, he went into the house, and because after this, he left. So he came to his mother's house after that, and Melvin took the gun from him, and they just kind of had this silent moment. And for some reason, that made them good, which was weird. But the mother did say that they had a talk, but we didn't see it on camera or nothing like that. Right. Anybody want to say anything about this whole relationship? We about to wrap it up and go into the wood.
It was just toxic.
It was toxic, but it seemed like he had to grow up to know to appreciate her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was out there. Look, Jody was just terrible. Even when he had his little side hustle, he was still trying to smash the clients. I mean, somebody at her job almost that went down. I'm like, this guy is terrible. And then have the nerve, like he wasn't around her for a little while. And then after they had the fight, he had her car. And when she went to go get the car back, that's when he want to come over there. Wow, why does he have her car after he just knocked her in her daggone face?
Call the po-po. They took your car. You got a low jack on it?
Somebody stole my damn car. I'm like, you know what, Jody? Oh, he's just terrible.
Ava said that was John Singleton's real life story. Word?
Real life son. Who?
Oh, real life son. Oh, okay.
This baby right here?
The little boy?
He probably, no, Really?
I don't know who you're
Really?
talking about.
It
All
doesn't.
I know is when I was scrolling through pictures, this little boy popped up with another boy looking just like him, like they twins.
Very
So
handsome.
it might have been a twin.
Oh
they looked
yeah, he probably
just
is
alike.
a twin.
Yeah. So, yeah, but
I
them and then
hate you.
I stole my car, joke.
right, I stole my car. Come on now.
Look, when he
Please.
was like, I hate you too.
You ain't my son. They gonna kick his foot. Well, he kicked his foot first.
Yeah, and that's he's like, I hate you.
Terrible. You ain't my son.
Hate
Like,
you
no, if
too.
you supposed to
You ain't
be,
my son.
if you supposed to want this chick, then you supposed to be wanting her son, right? Not wanting, you know what I mean, accepting her son. Anyway, so
Yes, that movie was a whole toxic mess, but I
yeah,
feel it really shines a light on how these relationships are, and good,
Yep.
bad, or indifferent. That's just what it is.
Totally. This is the scene with the phone call. And another scene I want to talk about real quick is when she was on the phone with her friend Sharika talking about Jody, and all of a sudden the dude talking about her boyfriend, who you on the phone with, gonna pull her panties down and start, while she's on the phone,
drop it off in you. That's what he said.
I was like, what is going on? This is so disgusting. She was like, girl, I gotta go.
I gotta go. Ooh, she's like, oh.
It was a lot. I appreciated it because it
you
it
queen.
really spoke to our culture.
Yeah, I heard that he was supposed to play baby boy.
Yeah. What you say, Nita? Nita. It spoke to our culture.
Well, I really appreciated it because it was so real. And it was like a glimpse into some people's lives.
Yeah. Yeah. And finally he came home, decided to move in with her. And, they got pregnant again and they keeping the baby this time. Okay. Yeah.
My thing is that why is the man moving in with the woman? Like, we raise women to be independent. But I feel like we should be raising our boys like that. But I feel like we coddle the boys and make the women take care of them. So it's just
it depends on the mother. I made sure my son knew how to do certain things.
Yeah,
like especially like cook. He was a latchkey kid anyway, so he had to do stuff because I was at work and stuff. So it all depends on the parent.
It does, but at the end of the day, it does depend on the boy and whatever he's gonna do.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with the man moving in if he's gonna be coming in and helping with his weight. Yeah, like don't, because if he don't, because my thing is Jody ain't have he ain't have nothing, and he was already doing his little hustle thing. So she already had the place, the apartment. That's all she wanted him to do anyway, was to move in. So it would have been nice for her to choose somebody who didn't have those kind of problems, but he did. So, huh?
No, I was saying, thank you, young boy. He was agreeing with.
Yeah, of course. They coddle their boys a lot.
Well, that's the phrase. They coddle their boys and raise their daughters.
Yeah.
Inga says we have to stop acting like people in real life live like this. Well, people do.
They do.
Some people do, yeah. And young boy says some people do. They do. Some people do. It always boils down to our imitating life, and that's really what it is. And John Singleton, that's what he was about a lot. Like, this is the stuff that he saw going on, and that's what he wrote about. So
all his work was definitely like that. Like, yeah. That's why it was so profound and it resonated with Black people, because we related to it.
Right.
If it wasn't us, it was somebody else that we knew was going through it.
Exactly. Right. So, like you said, if it's not us, then it's somebody else. We know somebody like that. Like, yeah, there's somebody like that. You know what I mean? So, young boy said, I'm not giving a woman a chance to kick me out. I'm good. That's good. And do her right then too. Then that's what that means. Because I'm not about to move in with you either, and you treat me however the heck you want. And you know what I'm saying? I'll be out on you.
Yeah,
like
and
bye.
That's when you tell your girls that's why you're building yourself up, just in case.
Right. And you have to always have your own stuff, your own money. Right. You know what I mean? Because Negroes can be trifling as well. Not all, y'all, but some. All right, now let's get to the wood.
This movie was funny. Like, it was so mean. It felt like a comedy. Like, is it a rom-com? I think it's a rom-com.
I feel like it's a comedy. I always put this in a comedy.
Right. It was so funny to me.
This movie is freaking, to me, it's hilarious. And of course, we start off with these friends. I love the fact that, he's coming from out of town, moving to LA from North Carolina. So he's kind of like this little country, country boy and everything. And unfortunately, these two jerks behind him, Roland and Slim, they dare him to go and pinch this little girl butt or touch her butt or something like that. And man, oh man,
I think she purdy.
Yes, he did not know what in the world he was getting himself into. Like, what did you do? And she was not playing like, oh, I will be telling my brother. He coming to pick me up after school today. And then they had already told him about the whole Crips and Blood thing and everything, and didn't mention nothing about him. He just so happened to be a Blood. Like, it was just crazy. So one thing I like about this movie too is that this lady right here, Melanie, what's her last? Melanie Williams. She is an adult, and she was playing like a little 13-year-old girl. I thought that was too cute that she was able to pull that off.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, so that was cute. And she's with Mekhi Phifer. I don't know if she's still with him anymore, but that's who she's married to. I don't think they together no more, right? They was together.
They got a kid together though.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, they did. They was married.
Yeah, together.
Yeah, they was married and they had a kid.
Oh wow.
He might be almost grown now.
Who? The kid?
That kid.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Maybe she was not around their same age. No, young boy. No, she wasn't. She was older than them. Even she was older than them. Maybe the young boys were all around the same age, but she was older than them. She was a whole adult. So this is Stacy coming through. This is when we first meet Stacy. Even when we didn't know who Stacy was, I always liked DeAndre Bonds. Like even in Sunset Park and all of that. So I just kind of liked him in just different movies.
Yeah,
so this is when he did not even wait. This little dude did not wait for Stacy to hit him, but it was almost like he probably should have, because that punch that he gave him made Stacy very, very angry, and he started wailing on him. Okay. But it was funny because you had the older Mike kind of narrating, and he was like, a light from the heavens,
Oh no, it's just his fist.
Yeah. I was like, this is too funny. Okay, so now look, teach me how to dance, please. All right. After all of this drama is said and done, they got to go to the dance. They got the little 8th grade dance going on. And this kid does not know how to dance at all. All right. Was he terrible or I mean, he definitely was. He was terrible.
He was working on the Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson.
And then he's trying to do Prince and Michael Jackson.
He did some kind of slide. I was like, what the heck? Oh yes, Melinda Williams. Thank you. Sorry.
No, he fell down.
He had the bunny. Remember he had the bunny doing it, and the mom came and caught him, and she was like, this got to be about a young lady, So this part was funny to me when they went to the store, right, to get the little breath mints and all of that stuff. And his friend in the back was like, hey, they found these little ninjas back here and all that. So he was like, bring them to the front of the store and everything. And he was like, man, oh, there ain't nobody. They go to school with my little sister. This freaking idiot gonna say, Stacy?
Don't say my damn name.
You don't say my name. Like, just like a country bumpkin. Don't know, like, look, I don't have no street smarts. I'm just gonna say your name out. The city, the cat. You know what they say? The and I didn't mean no disrespect by country bumpkin Mark. I'm talking about remember the city mouse and the country mouse and the city mouse.
The story, yeah.
Right. So that's kind of like what that is. When you are from the city, you live like you're from the city, from the country, you might get got if you go to the city because you don't have the same kind of, that upbringing. And that's basically what it was all about with this dude. He just said his name like it was not a problem. He see this dude robbing the store. And it was like, I'm just going to say his name. Don't even freaking matter. So now they're driving in the car. They're smoking weed. And he gets pulled over. And oh my gosh, this dude starts crying. Do you remember this scene, Moochie?
Yeah, can you highlight Young Boy 24 comment?
In a minute, because I wanted to share that actual clip. So.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Look, he's already crying.
Mm-hmm.
And the cop with the jerry curl.
I think he was bald. He was bald.
He's like, greasy one.
Right. Greasy one. Get that tail light fix.
But they was polite to the police. He was like, it's in my mama's name.
Yeah, no, she just, and he was like, why is it a different name? Oh, she just remarried. To me, all that was funny.
When he saw the gun.
Yeah, and he coughed.
He was like, allergies. That's it.
Yep. All right, let's see if I can share the screen with this part because oh gosh, what happened? Why does it look like okay, there it goes. Y'all know I be having my little issues with this thing here.
I understand.
And I was playing with it already. So I don't know why all of a sudden it's not there. Like I'm actually on the screen.
You might have to open it back up again.
Yeah. Okay, well, talk some more about it while I do this because we don't want to give. Yeah, you could go to that part, but I'm trying to find
them getting. Why did the cops get the call about the store, the convenience store they just robbed, and they rushed to that? They was lucky they got away with that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They was lucky he got away. He respected I can't remember his name now.
Mike.
He respected Mike more because he stood up like a G and handled the whole cop situation. And his friend, he saw how much of a sucker he was.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And he was like, he over here crying like, I don't want to go to jail.
Right.
I don't want to go to jail and all that. And he was so mad that he was crying, but I think he got way more pissed off when he told Stacy to shut up. Mm-hmm. Like Stacy got more pissed. Yeah, when he told him to shut up because Stacy kept talking after a while. And he was not happy about that. Like, oh my gosh, be quiet. Okay, let me just make sure. All right, so I'm just going to make sure I turn this up for you guys real quick. I had everything prepared, trust me, and it was going. So let me see if I could share it now. Share it with y'all. Okay. And then we're going to pretty much look. Yes, exactly. Listen, Stacy, I'm sorry. Stacy was the entertainment to me. He is one of my favorite characters in this movie. Okay. Like I love
I was gonna say, fun fact, he's also in I don't know if you guys saw that last movie with I can't think of the name, but my son likes the movie because he said the bus driver in the movie reminds him of me, the kid's mother. I can't remember the name of the movie right now though, but it's with the guy that it was kids that was just it was a couple of years ago where they was dressed like retro. They loved the 90s, the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they was in California. And he was the guy that played Stacy was in it, but he was the security guard in the high school.
I don't remember that.
I'm gonna get the name of the movie.
Okay, let's try to y'all can see that, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all can hear it too, because I'm about to play it.
Nigga, these little kids have more heart than your motherfucking ass. Man, fuck that, I'm riding in the front.
I don't give a fuck what you say. You better get your ass in that back seat or walk home or get your ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
In the front, homeboy. You get up in the front. Let's roll.
I like that scene too.
Okay, Inga got the name of the movie.
I like that scene too because he gave him like all of these options that none of them were really good. He said, "Get in the back, or walk, or get your AB." Like it was nothing that he wanted to hear. That was it. Those are your options. You better choose the best one from that freaking option. But anyway, I like that scene, and this is when he where's that? Because I want to. This is fitting for that, right? I apologize for being your. And he was so serious, and look how scared Mike looks. Like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to move. He just like
he realized he in the car with a real like the gun is in there and all of that.
Yeah, he beat me up. I want to get the heck out of here, please. All I wanted to do was go to the store for some mints or some gum, and that's it. But this really made Stacy have some respect for him, and he even gave him some pointers like, listen, you really like my sister? Well, her favorite song is If This World Were Mine by Luther Vandross. If that comes on, I want you to get a dance. So he gave him his blessing and everything. And I loved when she wrote the number on his hand. Mm-hmm. And he was in the car watching, and he was like giving him the yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about, right? So I don't know how other people feel about Stacy, but I just feel like he's one of those characters that he didn't have like a huge role in the movie, but he was still like big to me.
He was a memorable character. And the reason why I say that, they brought him back for that movie Dope. He was the same person, but he was just a grown man and he was school security.
Okay, yeah. I didn't see that. I never saw Dope, but I did see.
It's a cute movie.
Yeah, I saw it. That's what Shamik Moore in there. Yeah.
ASAP Rocky was in it too.
Mm-hmm. So I never saw it it was playing in the house, but whatever. But yeah, Inga, I like the entire movie. I love the movie actually, but I always feel like Stacy is like one of my favorites. Let me see what else we got before we get up out of here. Yeah, I just had to add this because it's freaking idiot.
15 on it.
Oh my gosh, that is just very dumb. But he always was saying something stupid. But did you notice that when he got older, he was like his personality was kind of different? He seemed more ready to put hands on Roland. Like that's what the heck. They kept fighting. He kept saying, "Man, I will beat you up, or I do this or that." He seemed like he was more into like the clothes he had on. Tell him how much money he spent on this and that. All of that. Nita, I haven't heard from you, girl. What's going on?
Oh, I'm good. You all right? I just love the movie. I don't know. It's just so funny. So,
no, we do not. Matthew Wilson said those Jerry curls are crazy. We need to bring those back.
No. We got natural stuff that can make it feel good. Hey, Savannah, shalom.
Yes. Hey, Savannah. Yes, Inga. I mean, his Jerry curl just looked horrible. I don't know what was going on, but to me, I think it just didn't match his skin. It looked kind of weird to me. Like, you see it? Yeah. It was like the hair in the skin.
It looked like Jerome's hair.
He was the only person.
Huh?
It looked like Jerome's hair from Snow.
And then when he had his haircut, look how different it looks. His complexion is really beautiful actually, but it's just that when he has the Jerry curl, it just looks weird. And like that does not work. Like why? Just why? But these are the boys growing up. This is him and they're growing up, and you know what this conversation is all about. Yeah, I know what this leads to.
Mhm.
Remember they called the pea pot they had?
Mhm.
Betting booty first.
Mhm.
And he never told nobody who got the booty first.
Yeah, I
He was
like
a
that. He did
gentleman.
that.
Yeah, he was a gentleman.
Yeah.
He got it first, and I think Roland might have won. So they
Oh.
thought. Huh?
You thought he won?
No,
he
Roland.
didn't. When he didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Like he never told.
Roland, they all, between the three of them, Mike knew he won, but he didn't say nothing. So Roland, it was a secret until they got older that Roland, they always thought that it was Roland. So he kept that. So this, I'm just going through a bunch of pictures from, and this, I used to love these moments when they got together and they did the whole pizza thing, kind of like it was the they're spinning the pizza. What's that thing, like a spin the bottle almost a little bit, but they did it with the pizza, and then they asked each other questions and things like that. And I liked how they did that when they were older as well. And I was trying to capture a picture like that, but I could not find it. Okay, I would have wanted that change. So I had to capture this scene as well, because he was at his ex-girlfriend's house, like his first love. I'm always been baffled about this scene. Like, why the heck on your wedding day did you go over to your first love's house? Like, how insulting, especially for the girl. I'm not skipping your comments. I know you ain't playing. Do not play with me, young boy. You see, I'm trying to run the whole show. Freaking
She's trying not
Moochie.
to lose her train of thought, and
Yeah.
I'm trying not to cut her off. We see you though.
Yeah, so get out of here. Making love forever. You happy? That was so stupid. Thank you for putting that on there, because that was funny. And he definitely was a mess. He was drunk, throwing up on people. Listen, they did not stay away from this lady's house. They left the house, got thrown up on, then came back with their funky clothes, and it was just a whole catastrophe, honey. Poor Lisa. Poor freaking Lisa. Go ahead, Moochie, because you said you don't want to cut me off.
You got a super
Thank
chat.
you, Savannah. Appreciate your love.
With this whole scene, I like when she holds them down in the yard.
Uh-huh.
And she said, "Y'all are dogs." Y'all are
Yeah.
not going in my shower.
Oh my gosh, this is cute though, but hey. And she said she had a man. She gave him the clothes. Y'all could wear some of my man's clothes. It's some tight freaking clothes, man. Especially for Slim. He said he trying to help us out. How? Tell me how. I'm trying to help y'all out. That's what I want to know. It is kind of dry over here on this panel. I ain't gonna lie tonight. It's dry. It's a desert. Don't do it, baby.
On this panel, on here?
Yes, it's dry. I feel like I'm out here by myself.
You're not by yourself.
Y'all not even saying nothing. Like
What
somebody,
are you talking about? I
y'all
just
in
mentioned
your
the thing
world.
about the I just mentioned the thing about the how she holds them down outside.
That's true. But Nita, you
Wake
just
up.
like, girl, I ain't in it today. I'm bored. I ain't in it today. It's okay, because we about to get out of here. It's all good.
You know what other scene I like with the father?
Who?
With the father, the bride's father, how he was ready to yoke him up.
Oh
'Cause he
yeah.
thought was gonna stand
And
the
he
door
had his
up.
head. He had his head all up against the door. He was trying to see
Yo,
her and
he always
everything.
getting jacked up in movies.
Yeah, good for him, because he always playing a freaking jerk. Not all the time, but you know what I mean. Okay, you right.
He said, "See, they barely talking. I'm quoting all the scenes."
Thank you. You are helping me. You helping me. You helping me. See, look, what we dogs now? No, you stink now. That's what you was talking like. Y'all ain't he's funning up my
I mean, when I watched this movie, I always got the first time I watched it, I got nostalgia from me being a teenager.
and the
So,
songs
it's a
and
classic.
Oh, absolutely. Go, yeah.
Thank you, Inga.
What was that?
All right, y'all. I don't know, but it's been an hour, 104, and everything. What y'all got going on on your channels before we end the Wood, guys? I would definitely like to go watch this. I'm in the mood to watch it. I'm not gonna watch it now, but I'm just in the mood because
So
it's just
funny. It's like it leads you into like a good space.
yes, it's a feel good. It's
Yes.
definitely a feel good film. And speaking of that, remember when they were talking about bringing like a series last year? Like,
They-
whatever happened to that?
What platform?
I don't remember. I saw it.
It's supposed
I don't
to
know if
be. They
on
started
Hulu?
filming already.
Okay, are they trying to bring it to Hulu or like what are they trying to do?
Let's find out.
Because I don't have everybody.
Huh? Oh, you don't have every yeah.
I don't do that. I'm a cord cutter, and I'm not doing.
Have everybody. What's going on in your channel, Moochie Scoochie?
I'm doing Animal Kingdom, P
Yes.
Valley.
When is that coming up? Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom is Sunday. It airs Sunday, so either I'm gonna do something. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything Sunday because P Valley is, it comes on and then we're on with you that night. So I don't know how I'm gonna finagle that. But if anything, I might go live Monday.
Okay, cool. Nita, I know you supposed to be going live tonight, right? You got to get ready to go, or you might not because you look tired, baby.
Yeah. That's gonna be postponed to tomorrow.
I'm tired too. Like I didn't get a lot of sleep, so I was like, I had the heart. Honestly, guys, no, I didn't have the heart. I had the mind to cancel because my heart is always for you guys.
Right, young.
But
I am sleepy.
But I was ready to cancel. I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna cancel. I gotta stick to it. But
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's cool.
So my note review is already up on the channel. So watch the note. It's non-spoiler. I don't spoil it. Watch it.
I watch.
Yeah. How old are
You
you,
also
young
did
boy?
Thor, right?
Huh?
You also did Thor, right, Nita?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did Thor.
Oh, a while ago,
Thor,
right?
Love
Like
and Thunder. I have all the recent movies the blockbusters that came out.
I like your thumbnail for Nope. It's hilarious. She looking up in the sky like the people
you
on
know
the
what? I was wrong. It is not. It's the Best Man series, not the Wood. I apologize.
Yeah, she up there looking all in the sky with the two people. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is too hilarious, too cute. Wow.
And I normally don't do that. My thumbnails are a little different. And so I just did it because I was like, okay, why not?
I thought that was
I
too
thought it was cute.
I wanted to put under there, but I was like, I'm not even gonna I can't watch it. Oh, you said it's spoiler free though, right?
It's spoiler free.
Okay.
It's basically just talking about the cinematography, the themes, and all that stuff. Not telling you anything.
And should we see it?
Yes.
Look, I gotta do this. So this guy, young boy, tells us that he's old. I'm gonna start calling him old boy.
No, what you mean we old?
He said, "Psych, nah." So I said, "How old are you?" Look, Matthew said, "You won't be young forever."
No,
I said, "How old are you?" He said, "He's 32."
I'm knocking on 50, so that's what it is.
I'm beyond that.
Yeah, I'm proud of that, and I don't know why women wanna whatever. But yeah, so I got the note review. It's up there. It's spoiler free.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab shit. I saw it at the American Black Film Festival in Miami. I got COVID. They put like all these embargoes. You couldn't talk about it until it came out. But the show is good. I don't understand why they put the embargo on there. They didn't want people to talk about it. They released 2 episodes on HBO Max.
I just watched them.
Watch it. It is Issa Rae production. So
okay, right.
The Cure, if you like, all that stuff. It's
Mhm.
not
I got mixed feelings
that
about it already.
fantastic, but it's something. Let's just see what it's going to be. And
Yeah.
support Black people, and we're going to do what we do. I'm not gonna go live tonight because listen, I'm done.
You tired.
Young boy, you know what? Me and you gonna roll around on the ground and be fighting.
Yeah. Bye, baby.
Roll around.
But look for it tomorrow. I might be live up tomorrow, or I might be able to get a video up tomorrow. So
And we're doing Game of Thrones, right?
Thrones at 10 o'clock.
Doing Game of Thrones.
Absolutely.
And if you're doing Game of Thrones tomorrow, I'm calling all my night owls. I like this little night owl vibe that we got going on, guys, where look, I don't mind if y'all show up, but I like vibing with my folks, okay? Because we be in here and I just be chatting away and they just be saying something and I'm saying something and and it's like, oh, we got a little vibe going on, and I get to really see who's out here in these late night streets.
Late night out.
Yes. So after let's see, maybe after we get off, I'll probably go live at midnight. And so, I'm calling all the late owls, guys, and we're gonna talk about the shy just to, get it over with, because I don't have a lot of time to be doing the pre-recordings and then the like the editing and all that stuff. I don't have time for that anymore. So the only one that I'm going to be doing that with is P Valley, where I have the live and then I have the recap, but I can't really do all of that at the same time. Also, the Mike series is coming out, Mike Tyson series. I'm going to be trying to do that, go live as well with that. And I'm saying this because I don't want anybody, you guys have your own things going on. So I'm not trying to make it like nobody's obligated, obviously. I'm just going to schedule it however it's going to be scheduled and make sure that it's not on anybody else's time slots or nothing like that, just to knock them out. I don't even know exactly when this series is coming, but
I was
it's
planning on doing it, but
you could do it. You got your own platform. You could do it. I could do mine. Nita could do it as you want to do it, and so it is what it is. That's what happens when we all have a channel and we all like the same stuff.
Same thing. No,
it's going to happen.
I'm just saying. I'm not
yeah.
saying it like
so
that. It comes on next month though.
Oh, right, next month. So there's a lot of things coming on next month. So I'm gonna have to, go live next, a lot, because House of the Dragon is coming on. I'm not airing House of the Dragon on this channel because I don't want to mess up the algorithm. Whenever I do drop a video for it, you doing it on your channel? Whenever I do drop a video for it, I will have it in the comments because in the community section, so y'all can know.
And I hope my ladies will be with me. They are doing my Game of Thrones recaps. So
yeah,
I hope they will be with me. So,
girl, let us sister know.
Yes, it looks good. Like, listen, y'all better get
it to you yesterday, right?
Tomorrow we are going to do a live reaction to it, talk about it, all that stuff tomorrow night at 10 o'clock.
Nice. So we will be there. As far as House of the Dragon goes, y'all, when it comes to my other channel, that's gonna be a whole nother genre on that channel. I'll be doing all kinds of fantasy crap on there, breakdowns of Game of Thrones stuff, comparisons, old stuff, book to show comparisons, all kinds of stuff. Once I start that, y'all are not obligated to subscribe. Sometimes people be like, I'm done now. I'm subscribed to this one now when I'm tired. I'm not subscribed to nobody else. You're not obligated. But if you want to watch the content, I will be putting the link in, on the community tab. So don't worry about that. That's just kind of, I feel like it's for the people that it's for. You know what I'm saying? If you one of those nerdy folks, you like that kind of stuff,
I'm so excited.
Yeah, if you like that, then
so good.
It looks good, and I love the fact that there's people in high positions that are Black, honey. Yes, and more yes. Okay. And I heard in the books that he's not Black, so that was a change. Yes,
good. I'm glad they did.
Yeah, they did that in Game of Thrones too. They made the pirate Black, and he's not Black in the books, so. Salador stand. All right, guys, you guys have a blessed night. Thank you so much for sticking by, sticking with us. and all that stuff. Wu-Tang season 3 is coming soon. That's
I
awesome.
think it comes on in September.
Yes. I'm having power and football withdrawals. Love you guys. Have a blessed one. We will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.